Hello everyone, my name is Nick and welcome to Logical Cogs Let's Play series. If you found this video, then congratulations! You found my very first Let's Play video. Now you're probably thinking, there's already a lot of Let's Players out there. Well, this is something I've always wanted to try since kind of being introduced to the whole Let's Play scene by a couple of my friends, and I've always been amazed about the community and the people that were part of this whole thing. And this is something I've just wanted to try out and be a part of to see if I can really make a go at it. Well, no way to really find out until I actually try it, so here I am on my setup, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So my first game I'm going to play is Evoland. Not Evoland, that would be something completely different and sinister, which might be bad or good, depending on how you look at it. But anyways, I want Evoland because it's a good symbolic game for the series, and I'll explain that in a second. So Evoland is a RPG that doesn't exactly follow a grand story, but rather a story about how video games and technology have evolved over the years, from humble beginnings of simple sprite graphics to the 3D realm that we are in today, which is really cool, because for someone like me, that's a big trip down memory lane. People of my age have been through the whole process of gaming evolution, from those simple days to where we are today. And that is awesome, just to see all of that condensed down into one game. And now the reason why I chose Evoland for my first game is because it's that symbolic idea of starting my series out from very simple, humble beginnings, and hopefully it evolves into something truly amazing as time goes on. So, let's jump right in, shall we? New game! And whoa! Yeah, I remember. I really remember this back on my Game Boy days. You got right key. There seems to be some sort of chest to open this way. Yeah, I can't go left. I can only go right. Now I can go left! Huzzah! Okay, so let's go left, shall we? And the world looks so much nicer now. Well, bigger at least. It still looks like a horrible Game Boy screen stretched out. 2D movement. Okay, well, I guess I'm trapped here according to the message. Now, time to go forward. Can I go here? Nope. Impassable bushes. You got basic scrolling. You want to see where you're heading, right? No. I, like a true adventurer, dive straight first into danger without any care of what lies in front of me. Most of the time. Also, it's very eerily quiet right now. Hope that changes. Alright. More impassable bushes. And I go this way. Sound effects. Oh, I even heard the little chest make a sound. Sweet. The game is much more alive this way. Yeah, instead of that very eerie quiet. Of course, now it's even more eerie because now I can only hear my footsteps. And that's something as I walk in this very quiet place. Which is like, again, I think the horror games where, yeah, the only sound in the very big empty mansion is the sound of footsteps, and they're not always yours. Anyways, let's see what else we have. Smoother scrolling. We'll save you some headache. Oh, yeah, this is much nicer. This is definitely like going back to the first Legend of Zelda where you walk to the edge of the map. And, like, yeah, and the screen wouldn't scroll until you hit that very edge. That very got, disorienting after a while, and the smoother scrolling really made it a much more pleasant process to go through. Yeah, I can't do words right now. This is really bad for me. All right, more bushes. There's a treasure chest behind a bush. You got a sword. Now you can kill the evil monsters and cut down bushes. The only use a sword ever has in video games. Sword, bushes, and monsters. Bushes and monsters. All right, there's one. There's two. What are you? Monsters! There's the other thing to kill. Now, I'm going to head back because I know there's bushes back where we came from. And I want to grab those before we head on. So, let's head back here. Yeah! I'm just making Zelda sounds. I'm truly sorry. You got a star. You collect all the stars of Evoland. And they're hidden. So, just cool collectibles then? Not sure what they do. Guess we'll find out later on. I just love those exploding pixels. You got the Octorok. Now, I know we're taking a lot from a Legend of Zelda right now, but I feel like that's a very specific term that should have been copyrighted by Nintendo. Maybe? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Or I guess I'll research that later if I truly feel like it. Whoop. Now this is where that movement becomes the limited moving does become an issue, especially back in Zelda games, because yeah, you really had to line yourself up just right. And if you didn't, you just missed the monsters completely. And that could be a challenge with this kind of movement system. And music. Topping the charts since 2012. Yeah, this game came out quite a while ago. I'm sorry that it's so late getting to it. I just really wanted to play it. Definitely gets rid of that creepy tone that was going on. Ooh, magic circle, what do you do? I don't know, let's find out. You got save points, an evolution that changed gaming forever. Which is so true. I remember back in the days like Mega Man or the early Zelda games where you had no save points, or your only save was this very complicated password system where you had to write down a very lengthy code just to continue your game. While it worked, I don't miss it one bit. It was so tedious. And yeah, save points really made life easier. Alright. Okay, got another star. So what do we have here? You got the card Bat. Well, good for me. To play Double Twin. Now, now is this Double Twin system a lot like... Actually, no, it's like Triple Triad. It's Triple Triad from Final Fantasy. That's exactly what it's referencing to. Almost exactly in the name. Yeah. Yay, colors! I remember the days going from like just a first Game Boy game to Game Boy Color and just feeling how amazed and full of life that the world now has. It's just amazing how that just simple change, just from black and white to color, was such a huge step of technology for gaming at the time. I know it doesn't seem like much for newer gamers today who didn't have to go through that, but this was a big deal for gamers like my generation to go through. Alright, so let's see. Okay, there's nothing down there. Alright, so let's continue on, see what else we can find and how this game will evolve. Nope. I missed. There you go, you are dead. Alright. Oh, damn, I wasn't paying attention. Game over. No! Continue. Oh, good, but we're back to ugly colors. Alright, well, let's go back here, grab this stuff again, and get our beautiful color back. Alright. Got a bat, moving back forward. Man. Again, this whole limited movement thing is what really drives me crazy. I'm so used to more free control. Okay. Yeah, see, like that. If the enemy moves and you happen to go in the wrong direction, you'll either miss completely or run into the enemy. And yeah, there's nothing down here as I remember, so we'll go back up this way. Okay, this time I won't die. Yeah, there's one. See, God damn it! Again, it's just so annoying because yeah, like you have this whole planned out, but because your movement is block the block in only 4 directions, it can really screw you if the enemy just starts moving right as you do into the same spot. And it just kills you right then and there. Alright, so just let me get back to where we were really fast. Alright, you die. Yeah! And... Whoa, you're not gonna give me this time. There we go. Okay, you're blocking our path. God, fucking brat. Okay, I'll be right back, folks. We'll get to this point really quick. All right, Bat. This time, you and me. Oh, that's unfair. You can go diagonal. Well, I'm gonna save first, just in case. There we go. You're dead though, at least. All right. Save point. Yeah, diagonal enemies were so cheap when you can't go diagonal. It's so horrible. Alright. Got a star, so let's keep moving forward. And oh, what's this? Evoland, a short adventure of video game evolution. After centuries of peace, an ancient evil finally resurfaced to threaten the world of Evolandia. You are one of the few remaining members of the Order of the Dragon Knights, whose purpose is to travel the world to help the needy and fight evil. Those centuries of peace clearly mean you haven't had a whole lot to do recently, but it looks like business is picking up again. That's a storyline. This plot is so deep and rich. Yes, that is so deep and rich. Just like all those plots in porn. Anyways. Oh, it's even more colorful. Look at all the bright colors and depth in the fields. Again, when this sort of thing came out, it was so amazing. Because they went bonkers with the graphics. Just the amount of detail and added levels of shading they could add to plants and stuff. Plus the whole system of no more grid. Sure, you have the little blocky textures, but everything just seems so much smoother now. Okay, you're dead. And again, like, yeah, that was an amazing step in evolution in gaming for me, just to see how smooth everything was. It made the game so much brighter and more beautiful. Alright, so there's nothing back that way, so let's keep moving forward to the left. And okay, bridge down there. Nothing. And fucking bats. You got a signpost. Luckily, it seems your hero knows how to read signs. Good for me. The path is reserved for agile adventurers. Oh, okay, because, yeah, obviously there's a space between those rocks, but this limited movement makes it impossible. Like, it literally just makes you walk above or below it. So I wonder if we're going to find better walking soon, instead of this very limited walking system. Let's find out. Yep, and there it is. You got free movement. Looks like it's time for some action adventuring. Oh, yeah. Again, thinking back to the days of Legend of Zelda when they introduced this system to the games. And again, just the very simple movement of being able to go diagonal changed gameplay. Now you're no longer just limited to up, down, left, right. You can go diagonal. It made boss fights and circling around enemies much more effective and gave it much more realism to it. I know it's still very blocky, just the fact that it's still big graphics, but these little steps made it more real. Alright, so save point while I'm distracted. Okay, treasure chest. How do I get to you? Who knows? Oh, are you one of those statues that if I touch you, you come to life? Oh, yes you are. And you're dead. And number 2. Oh, I guess we had the hitboxings already. So, like, that's another cool thing was just attacking enemy from any angle was, you know, just a very simple mechanic, but adding this hitbox mechanic of where the front of the enemy was invulnerable added depth to encounters, because now enemies had certain weak points and invulnerability spots, which made, again, fights much deeper and added more depth to the fight. So you had to actually add strategy and specific movements to really overpower the enemy. And again, that has evolved over the years from just this simple invulnerable from the front to, let's say, a Monster Hunter, where attacking certain parts of the enemy cause various amounts of different damage. Or realistic adventuring games where if you chop at a limb, that arm will go flying off. Or you chop a leg and they just become crippled. And it all starts from this little simple system of hitbox movement right here. You got inventory. Sweet. What do I have? 3 stars, 2 cards, 0 money, and a sword. So I can get a bow and a bomb later, but I don't know when that is, and I guess the bomb's from this rock here. But I think that's everything I've explored down here. Everything else is blocked off, so we'll come back later. You got Overworld! Exploring the world is always nice, but beware of random oh no, this is becoming Final Fantasy now. Oh, the joy of random encounters. Well, it's a kind of a cool system, which really surprise enemy attacks. Random encounters can be really hit or miss. Either they're too few, so farming and grinding takes forever, or there's way too many at intervals. There we go, turn-based combat. Yeah, it truly is Final Fantasy. But again, or the random encounter system was so over crazy that every 5 steps you were in a battle. Bam, battle, 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 battle. Well, like any great adventurer, I'm gonna go off course. And our first enemy is a slime. How very Final Fantasy-ish. Where slimes are your most basic enemies. Alright, nothing over here. So are we at that point of the game where if I go through trees, it affects the enemies I fight or the environment I face in? Which is like, I remember back the days in Golden Sun, where if you went into the trees, the background battle area would become tree battles, and you'll find only certain enemies in trees. Which again is so cool how, depending on where you're walking, the environment and battle area changed. Alright, so there's nothing that way. Let's try this way. And yes, the old crazy transition systems that with fantasy games and Final Fantasy in general. And over the years, that got more and more interesting. Oh well. So let's keep going on further. See, this is the thing I'm talking about. The whole, you take 5 steps and bam, you're immediately in another random encounter. Again, while that could be good for grinding, it gets tedious when you're just trying to get somewhere any amount of reasonable time. Now, aside from the system, the game, like later in the game, where they implement systems where you could skip that, so you weren't stuck trying to cross an entire continent back and forth, but that didn't come until later. Mode 7. Ah, the tilted world map. Now, I know it's just as simple of tilting, but this technology was really advanced back in the day when it first came out, and it really added a lot of depth to the whole world when you were playing games, because it just a simple idea of tilting created this 3D aspect to it, and it expanded our imaginations of how vast and lifelike the world was. Something that, again, my young self was truly amazed at. More random encounters. Alright, so I'm gonna kill these slimes and we're gonna try to cross the bridge. Blech. Oh, I'm really losing health. I really hope I can grab potions. Okay, I have potions. I'm gonna save when I get really low health because they're not doing massive damage, but I am getting to the point where I'm starting to be concerned about my health. Alright, well, we entered a transition area. What are you? You got place names. You'll learn the name places you travel to. Ah, meadow. Oh, nice. Save point. There we go. Alright, so it looks like we're back at Zelda style again. So I guess as the game goes on, the game's going to have us switching back and forth a lot to like various RPG styles, either the Zelda roguelike system to turn-based combat that you see in Final Fantasy games and such. Which I guess is cool. It kind of changes it up and keeps things interesting. Alright, so we have more of these statue things. Let's kill them. There, you're dead, you evil monster. You know, actually, I always thought when I was playing these games, what happens if these statues weren't evil, but were actually just regular knights who got cursed into this horrifying statue existence, and my touch finally freed them from this horrible curse. But like the dick I am, I'm just killing them around the spot. And that'd be so horrible. It's like, oh my god, I'm just killing these poor trapped souls. Well, no way to know that for sure. And until they tell me otherwise, I'm just gonna keep poking them in the butt. You got chests unlocked. Killing all the monsters can also unlock treasures. And then I got village. Why do villages always have such annoying music? You know, that's not always true. I have found some villages with great music. Like, it was just pleasant just to sit back and listen to and download the soundtracks. Which is another thing about the music. The MIDI soundtracks. This is something I've always loved about early video games, especially sprite games, is these MIDI tracks. Because the developers were always limited by the very limited music palette they have just to save space on earlier game systems. Because back in that day, we didn't have just massive terabytes of memory system that we have today. We were very limited to like kilobytes and megabyte systems. So they had to figure out how to shove full games into such a tiny memory space. And music would take huge amounts of space. So they had to come up with a system like MIDI systems, using very simple chiptunes to create music sounds with. So while they only had a very limited palette of sounds to choose from, these music composers got very creative. And they created some of the most amazing soundtracks, beats, and rhythms that went into video games. And these rhythms lasted lifetimes, a lot of which were like Final Fantasy tones. They evolved into orchestrated music today, but they started out with these little MIDI tunes. And that's so cool that they had to think of it back in this day, and because it was so good and so memorable, it's evolved. And that's, I think, a big advantage of MIDI tunes is they are very memorable. Anyways, enough of that. Let's move on to the village. Itchy ear, itchy ear, itchy ear. There we go. All right, so we're now in a nice little town. That leads out of town. Tree. Oh, it's kind of a big town. Oh, can't go into doors. What are you? You got into houses. Now you can really invade people's privacy. Oh, adventure games. Being able to let me break into people's houses and ransack their stuff for my convenience. All right. It's kind of empty in here. Do you give me people? You got innkeeper! A nice man's waiting for you at a decent price. Hey, I'm tired. I'm hurt. Let me sleep. Oh, I really should have read that. Oh well. I feel so much better now. Save your game? Sure, I'll save my game. Why not? We've done a lot already. So let's keep going around. Let's invade this place now. Alright, still empty. Oh, another chest. You got shopkeeper. You can always spend your gills with this guy. This guy really likes gills. Like fish gills, maybe. Who knows? Probably my money. Sorry, the National Sword Association. The NSA. Instead of the NRA. You know, jokes. Sorry, the National Sword Association does not allow us to sell weapons to children yet. I'm a little concerned about the yet part of that sentence. Like, weapons shouldn't be sold to kids, period. Kids aren't responsible. Let's see, where are we? More trees, empty village. Let's go up here. Alright, big chest. You got NPC! Yay! I feel like I should have gotten this first before the shopkeeper and innkeeper, but whatever. At last, someone to talk to. Or not. Talk to me! Sorry, I don't speak to children. Oh, God. Being a child sucks. My life is just endless torture. You! Sorry, stop bothering me. Go play with other... There are no other children! I'm all alone! I'm all alone in this big village. Also, you look so much nicer than me. Look at how much depth of pixels you have. I just have these... I have barely any pixels whatsoever. Also, I feel like my pixels are bigger than the one... No, I guess my pixels match this world, but still. You, sorry, I don't speak to... Why does anyone speak to kids? You're a kid. You're a kid. Talk to me. Adults are not funny. They always complain about us children. If only I could eat the growth seed, I would no longer be a child. But the seed I found has fallen down the well. Why did it fall down the well, little Billy? I am too scared to get it back. It's too dark down there. Well, it's a well. It's supposed to be dark. Well, time to find me a well. Time to be that stereotypical kid who falls down a well. Goodbye, world. Bye, cruel world. I'm gonna fall down a well. Where's the well? You, where? Oh, there's the well. What are you doing here? Children should go to bed. No, I don't want to go to bed. It's like early afternoon still here. Enter the well? Be careful. It's very dark down there. Yeah, let's jump in. That seems like a good thing for kids to do. You got the secret place. What the hell are you doing in this place? Oh, there's secrets down here. Like this? Football! Coffee bean. I know it's the seed, but it looks like a football coffee bean. Again, kind of thing that went with sprite graphics. small objects like seats and stuff were very hard to determine what they were just because of how small they made symbols. So again, it could be a seed, it could be a football. Until it told us what until the game actually told us what in the hell we're looking at. So again, obviously I knew it was a strange seed after talking to the kid, but still. Do you want to eat it? Yeah! I love to eat strange things I find on the ground in bomb wells. And oh my god, I are adult now. Look at me, I have more pixels and shading. You got grow taller. What's with all the kids anyways? Well, I am happy now. Talk to me! Strange sounds coming out of the well. Talk to me! A girl has visited us earlier. Is she a friend of yours? I don't know. I don't know any girls. This door is locked. Maybe there's something in there. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have a key or anything. Maybe I can go find one. Also, I need to check my inventory. 340. You there. The crystal caves to the north are a dangerous place. It's said that Kefka's ghost lives here. But no adventurer has ever come back to tell us. But how do you know? Again, kind of that bad logic when it comes to games where, oh, there's a terrible monster in the cave. It's killed everyone who's seen it, and no one has come back to tell the tale. Then how could they start the tale? Whatever. Check this house now. You there, house. Yeah, I got torque. Torque. Alright, nothing else in there. So let's go back to the innkeeper now that we're no longer bound by the wills of the NSA. And see what we can buy. Hey, bald guy, you can talk to me now? Welcome to the Papunika. Welcome to the Papunika village. Please enjoy your stay with us. Yeah, you gotta feel like you have a gruff voice. Gruff. You there, give me dangerous stuff. Like this longsword. And this copper armor. You got equipped. You are now ready to fight stronger monsters. Well, good for me. Alright, ooh, rare card and Phoenix down, but I only have 90 gil. Well, time to do that famous thing that RPGs are known for. And that's grinding. So, I'm gonna head out of town really quick, and I'm gonna go punch things in the face until I get enough money. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I just finished grinding to get some extra coins. Didn't take too long. So, we're gonna go and purchase that rare card that we saw in the shopkeeper's place, and get a Phoenix down, just in case I do any more stupid stuff along the way, which is very much guaranteed. Alright, buddy. Give me that rare card. I got the ebook. And give me that Phoenix down. Alright. So let's continue on. I think we're done everything here that we need to do, so might as well see what's beyond the bridge. Hey there, buddy. Be careful of the monsters on your way to the caves. Alright. So, we're heading out of the town. Cool. And a chest. What could be in you, Mr. Chest? You got forced fight. Someone's calling. Oh god, it's a forced fight! Ah, it's like those things in fantasy games where you have no choice at the fight because they throw you right into it. Neat. Looks like she got attacked on the way by monsters. I must save this poor girl who was just face down on the ground. That's just one thing always made me laugh about some of the death animations on Final Fantasy games. They just flop face forward on the ground like, well, I'm dead now. Like, yeah, that's how I die. I just face plant the ground. Anyways, we're facing scavens, which just look like very dirt poopy rats. Lovely. Ow. You guys hurt. Ow, stop it. I'm gonna kill you now. Stop. You've won. 180 gills. Yay, she lives. Thank you for saving me from these monsters. I need the crystal in the cave to save my hometown. Will you help me? I can't choose no. I want to say no. Fine. You can come with me. By the way, my name is. You got the forced choice. Looks like the scenario is lacking proper branching here. Yeah, that was something that was very rampant early RPGs, where they give you the yes/no option, but the game would actually let you continue the story unless you chose yes. It will get stuck in this kind of circle loop that you have to go through until you chose yes. Now, there are some games that let you say no. I remember the most memorable one is Golden Sun. Very early in the game, the game will let you choose if you want to go out to save the world. If you said no, the game would end right there. The game would just be game over. And the game will say, and they just live out the rest of their lives, and the world will be destroyed. I'm like, okay. I choose no because I like to get the circle logic going. I honestly did not expect, back when I was playing Golden Sun, that choosing no would actually be a viable option. So, yeah, just be... Like, guys, one of those kind of fun surprises that, yeah, game evolved, and choices actually did have impact. Which, again, is really cool, especially in today's day and age where we have games like Fallout and Skyrim where you are open to do anything. You can say yes, you can say no, you can stab the guy in the gut and take his pants. It's all up to you. Anyways, let's go name this person. Her name is Karis. Get it? It's supposed to be like Karis, because this is Final Fantasy. Well, I'm too lazy to change the name, so you're done. Karis has joined the team. Hooray for us! And at that note, we're at the time limit for this episode. So, once again, thank you for joining me for my very first Let's Play. Join me again in the next episode as we continue this playthrough. And yeah, that's about it then. So, I'll see you guys. No, that's Markiplier's thing. I'll just see you guys later. Have a good one.